It's a beautiful morning here on day 25.
We're going to have some fine dining on this slab. We're going to have really good breakfast right next to our pondside view.
You want to see it? Check out the clouds rolling in real low over the pond, right in front of the mountains. There are some birds flying around. Can't tell if it's a loon. Oh, there we go. And munching. We've got breakfast essentials. We got some mule replacement in there, some oatmeal, some powdered milk. We're both having kind of the same thing here.
And I also had something.
Oh man, famous animals. Chilling, watching some loons go by. We just heard some. Hopefully we do it on video right now. It's like this. And we hear all night long. Little did we know that 100 feet away from our tent was this lovely little beach. A little pebble beach right down here. A little campfire over there. We just couldn't see it at nighttime, but this morning, easy to see the little path over at this same awesome pond. All right, we're gonna tackle the bigelows. Trying to get the little one out of the way first, then the big bigelow. We heard chance of rain. Somebody just passed us telling us it's a chance around 2 p.m. today of the rain, and then tomorrow's looking pretty bad for weather is what he said. So hopefully we can luck out with the views. We have started our hike. We got a mile or so till we hit the mountain. But yeah, it was cool. We just passed a northbounder who was really excited because he said he just got his first view of Katahdin, which I guess was on top of these bigelows or something. That's pretty cool, you know. I'm just sitting here thinking how surreal that would be for us southbound if we caught some mountain and could see Springer Mountain in the distance. You could see the finish line. You know, that'll give you some pep in your step and some motivation. Sounds cool. You know, he was really chip and happy. Got us nice and happy for the moment right now too. I mean, we're always happy, but a joyous moment. All right, see if we can beat this rain. Cool bridge. I like these ones. These ones are really well made. No railings or anything on it. A little bit sideways, a little angle to it. But yeah, cool little swampy creek. Around every corner we get a different kind of bridge. This is a nice metal constructed bridge. Hold on, got mosquitoes on my hands. Yeah, wow, it's bouncy. Actually, making it bounce up and down here. Yeah, very interesting. It's the first one of those we've seen. Interesting how sometimes you just come out and walk a little roadway to get to the trail again. Happens quite often.
Just arrived to the Little Bigelow lean-to. We're taking a little break here, gonna use the privy, and we're still on time to get to the Little Bigelow before 2 p.m. when it's gonna start to rain maybe. So we're really excited about that.
Interesting dream I had last night. You know, I'm not too scared of the bears out here. We haven't even encountered any. I've actually encountered some bears in the woods before, and you know, it's always the same. They just wander off. But for some reason, those bears, they came after me in my dream. I think I was with my brother and we were in the woods. And it was kind of right after sunset, that point where you can barely see, you just see shadows. And we could see some shadows of some bears coming at us. And so we did the whole getting tall and screaming at them, trying to chase them away, but it just made them more aggressive. And they were coming at us, giving us the same stuff, coming at us. And as they got closer and closer, we tried to turn to finally run, and we look behind, there's more bears. Bears kind of surrounding us. As I turned to the other ones that were coming at us, they swiped. I think it got me a little bit on my chest, and then we just started running. As we're running, it's literally just bears in every different section that we had to keep avoiding. I think I eventually got to some building and we ran inside. And I think that's all I remember, but it's just interesting that, you know, sometimes your dreams can just make you think you're scared of something when you're really not out here in the woods. No reasons to fear them yet. I'm still wanting to see one. Where are they at? And our first view Heading up Little Bigelow Mountain. Quick little snack break. Heading up some more rock slabs. Very typical of these mountains. Lots of cool little sights along the way to the mountaintop here. Look at these dragonflies all over. If you can see them in the video, I can see about 10 or more. Definitely more. All in this little valley down here. Lots of dragonflies. Less mosquitoes. I don't know if they're eating them all or if they just picked the wrong spot. Because there are a lot at the bottom of the mountain. And we have reached the peak of Little Bigelow Mountain. It is amazing. You can see it's getting a little rainy looking. There's Big Bigelow Mountain, I think. We're gonna have to hike down and up that. Maybe we can do it today, I don't know. Oh man, it is way down there. We can actually see almost a 360 view. These trees block it a little bit in the back. But we've kind of seen that view on the way up. This view, magnificent.
It is windy!
We get wet right now. It's gonna be pretty chilly. Got my raincoat on, my rain cover on the back. Hair's doing great, look at this. One last view. This thing is straight down where I'm standing to this intense valley. And we are heading over to those in just a second. You know, I really want to get to the summit. And I know it's gonna be long. It's probably gonna be really difficult. I know it might just drag on and on and on, but I guess what I'm trying to say is sometimes you just gotta get to the point. There it is. We have reached Little Bigelow Mountain. Always funny how the peak is sometimes no view.
And this is the second viewpoint. And we're gonna stop here for lunch. I'm gonna hand off to Mike so he can show you how it looks like.
Alright, sorry for my hand blocking the view, but check it out. We're getting closer and closer to the bigger Bigelow. We've got mountains galore on one side. I think we are heading that way towards the whites. Maybe out there where it's all covered in rain clouds. But then on the other side, you can see in the distance out there, ponds after ponds after ponds. Anna just told me that some people were all saying, what were they saying?
We're moving from the mountains to the flatland. So
yep.
Apparently what we did was the flatland so far.
I can't imagine that. What we were doing was flat. It's giving us a little insight into what we're in store for. But you can see it definitely does look a little flatter that side compared to out there. Our final little viewpoint before heading down this mountain, Little Bigelow Mountain. Check it out. Great view to the bigger Bigelow over there. The valley in between, we're going to be camping there for the night. I don't think we have enough time in the day to make it all the way up. And on the other side of that, we would have been shooting to camp up there, which would have been really cool. But I think we'll be pulling for that tomorrow in the rain. Clouds covering the tops over there. Could be some rain. But on another slab, sloping down into the forest. On our way to our tent site for the night, when we come around the corner and see this. This is literally the path to the tent site. Massive boulder with an amazing cave. Wow. Look at that. That boulder's just leaning right on that big boulder over there. I mean, we could just stay under this for the night if it's pouring rain. Why would we even need a shelter? Oh, this is a tent site. It's not even a shelter. This is the shelter right here. Could you imagine? How cool would this be? Can't pitch a tent. You'd have to like.
Just use the broom.
Yeah, right. Pop down your sleeping pad and sleeping bag under here. I mean, look, I bet you somebody did right there. Look at this. Nice dirt spot. That's if I was, by myself, I'd pop down right there. I mean, two people is hard to find a spot here, but I mean, right up in there. This is amazing. Wow. Alright, so we showed up at this nice tent site. We went up and found this awesome tent platform. I haven't seen these yet. She saw a couple, but this is the first time I saw it. It's actually just these wooden logs that are perfectly level. I actually put my bottle down to see because it was on a mountain slope and it looked like it wasn't. The bottle was perfectly level, and so we were like, wow, this is great. It has little holes through it so it can drain water and everything. So we put our stuff down on there.
And then we went and explored the area some more. And we were wondering if there's going to be more caves or something cool. So we went down the blue path and we noticed a tent site number 2 where we actually saw a whole bunch of girl campers. It was another camp full of girls. And there weren't any caves, so we went back to our own spot, the platform.
And then when we got back there was actually a whole big group of other kids from a camp coming in, a bunch of boys. And looked like they weren't going to get any sights anywhere. And, we felt kind of bad. Because we're just two of us sitting there taking up that space there. And so right away I was just like, hey, should we give this to them? We both agreed. We were like, let's give it to them. It'll be a nice gesture and just feel good. So we did, and then we were like, where are we gonna sleep? So we decided we're gonna sleep in the cave. We were like, why not? Come on, let's see this thing. This would be just a cool part of the journey,
Welcome to our humble abode.
Oh my gosh! So we are going to sleep right over here, right tucked away. We're just gonna slap our sleeping pads and our sleeping bags down in here. And it's gonna rain tonight, so you know what? We're not gonna get our tent wet. We can just keep it set up. We can just get up real early in the morning, have our bags ready, and just get a nice quick start to the day.
Hopefully miss the rain. Well, we're not going to miss the rain, but hopefully reach the top before the rain comes.
Yeah, it's looking like it's light in the morning, and then it comes down like maybe 10, 11 a.m. It's going to start heavy, so if we can get up like 6 and get up the mountain, maybe we'll have a view. Maybe we can get up, the hard mountain without too much rain.
So, goals.
Exciting! This is pretty cool. I mean, definitely, when else are we going to sleep in a cave on the trail? I mean, maybe again. I have no idea.
This is our front porch. And as you go inside a little bit more, you'll reach the kitchen and sleeping quarters.
Hey, everybody.
There you can see him, Mike. Over here, you have our back porch and our back entrance leading to our vast backyard.
All right. Well, we're going to sign off for tonight, get some dinner, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll let you know how it went. Good morning, everybody, from day 26. Guess where we are? We're still in our cave.
Oh, yeah.
We have made a decision for the day to stay in the cave for the day and night because it is just a miserable day outside. It is going to be raining. It's still raining right now. It's just past 10 a.m. Been up for a few hours. It's supposed to stop and then start really hard around 2 p.m. and go all the way till about 2 a.m. And we just don't want to hike the next awesome peak we've heard so much about in the rain. It could be dangerous. We're not going to see any sights. So we're just going to stay here. We'll get up in the morning and have a great day tomorrow hiking. We're going to get some of this editing done. While we're in here, we actually have some service.
Lots of service.
So that's cool. We can just rest, rest our bodies. It was a big hike yesterday. And it's just funny, a little update from last night. We told you about the 2 camp groups. The girls that we saw first, and then a group of boys that came in and we gave them our spot. Then while we were in here, getting ready for the night, another group came through, another camp group of about 13 teenage girls that were coming through. It was crazy. And we were like, yeah, you guys can go see if there's spots, but I'm not sure. So I think they went around the corner, that somebody went ahead and scoped it out. They did stay, so I'm not sure where they stayed. And then about 30 minutes after that, 2 other guys, hikers, came in. And when we let them know about all the groups down there, they took our word for it, and they kind of went to a stealth spot a little farther back that they saw. So just crazy. That was the most people we've ever seen at a tent site or lean-to or anywhere in one session. But yeah, they all rolled out for the morning. We're chilling here. It's getting towards sunset here on our full day in the cave. And it's been good all day. But now it's coming down pretty good, and there's some leaks. It's actually kind of dripping down this big angled rock all the way down right above where I had my pad. So I had to scrunch it on back there. Hey! And we're gonna squish on back and try to avoid this little drip situation. Eating real quick. Some rodents that have been eyeing our spot. They've been jumping along these rocks, coming in boulder and boulder. But I've been shooing them away. Alright, this is probably the final thing of today. We'll see you on the next day for a cool hike.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.